All right. Well, good evening, everybody. We had a wonderful field day this year. If you missed it, you missed a doozy. We really had a great time. Weather was reasonably cooperative. We had wonderful turnout, and the food was second to none. So we had Sheriff Donnie Harrison kick off the event and several notable visitors. We promised, let me give you the score. This year we scored 12,998, which is a bit below last year, but still a very good showing. We have yet to see where that places us in the 9A category. Those results won't be out probably till November. So hopefully at the Christmas party or something we can announce where we stand. But wherever we wind up, we had a wonderful time, and that's the whole point of Field Day, at least at RARS. Now, as you are probably aware, we had an antenna launcher competition for the first time this year, and I got to say, I really enjoyed that. That was a fascinating event to watch. We had a goodly number of participants, and we had two categories, if you recall. One is slingshot assisted, and the other is power assisted, generally meaning pneumatic assisted devices. So let me get my cheat sheet here, and we'll announce the winners. All righty, so for the slingshot distance category, as well as slingshot accuracy and overall in the slingshot division, is Mike Murphy, WA4BPJ. Are you here, Mike? All right, yeah, he swept the competition. So next year, we want to see more competitors out there and show Mike a thing or two. But yeah, he had a very good show. Now, for power-assisted distance is Al Sadowski, AH6LS. Al, are you here? Okay, so we'll present these at a later date. Now, there was a very contentious part of the contest, and that was the power-assisted accuracy category, wherein the participants had to shoot a payload through a hula hoop about 30 feet away and, say, 25 feet in the air. And there was a great bit of debate about who won that category. However, we had the good fortune of having it on tape, and it has been reviewed in the replay booth. And we're going to show that at this time so that we can all see who the winner is. 10 seconds.
Field Day got started not with a bang, but with a siren, courtesy of Wake County Sheriff Donnie Harrison.
2, 1, go!
Tighten up a little bit.
We did the picture taking.
All right, don't go away because I have something.
And the presentation of mementos.
Sheriff, on behalf of the Raleigh Amateur Radio Society, we're our pleasure to have you come out today, and we sure appreciate it. And in honor of that, you get an official Raleigh Amateur Radio Society T-shirt for Field Day, which we have nicknamed the Woodstock.
Well, thank
Amateur
you.
Radio.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We can't be everywhere, and when we can count on people like you guys, it really means a lot. It really means a lot. And it's more fingers for us, and like I say, get people involved. You're the ones we can count on, and we greatly appreciate it. You're the eyes and ears of your community, and that's what helps.
Then Sheriff Harrison got a short tour of some of our operation.
These operators here are working together. This guy is actually operating the radio, and he's sending in Morse code.
November 9, Whiskey Foxtrot.
November 9, Whiskey Fox, 9 Alpha, North Carolina.
That's what it looks like. He calls and says we're here, and people that are listening will answer him.
1 Delta, India Lima.
This year, our 9A operation included 20 CW,
CQ Field Day from Whiskey
20 phone,
Delta Whiskey W4DW Field Day.
40 CW, 40 phone,
73s and good luck. QRZ Field Day from Whiskey 4 Delta Whiskey W4DW.
where they were somehow broadcasting their status on Wi-Fi.
CQ Field Day, CQ
A combined 80 CW 10 phone station with a solar charging system for bonus points,
CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day.
a combined 15 and 75 meter phone station, digital, VHF on 6 meters, but
this year there was no magic. We have 33 contacts in almost 23 hours. 330 last year and 33 this year, so not a good average for this year.
satellite,
Sometime real soon here, isn't it? Fill in the details.
the GOTA operation,
CQ Field Day, Whiskey Tango Echo November. Whiskey Tango Echo November.
Whiskey 4 Romeo November Charlie.
Whiskey 4 Romeo November Charlie. 3 Alpha Ohio.
the information booth,
Go down to the GOTA station, and they'll put you on the air there.
Okay.
Over there, yeah.
Well, there we
They'll
go.
put you on the air too.
Oh, goodness, that would be exciting.
food, and accessories, which appear to be left over from a golf tournament. The Triangle chapter of the American Red Cross gave us a lot of support this year. They brought out a bunch of generators and...
Well, we brought some water and some sandwiches and a few pamphlets on disaster relief.
Is there a relationship between the Red Cross and amateur radio that you know of?
We like to have the folks come out and help us during disasters because usually, even with 800 megahertz radios that public safety uses, a lot of times the antennas will be down and they can't operate with those, so the only communication is ham radio.
And we received useful product donations from several area companies.
And I can see some water here, and a while ago we had a wonderful lunch with a bunch of sandwiches, yeah?
Oh yeah, Landshire was kind enough to do that for us. Lay Blue and Diamond Springs were kind enough to give us water. Harris Teeter gave us store credit so we could get some of the other items we could use.
And what do they get out of it?
They're helping us. They know that when the what hits the fan, we'll be there for them, for the community.
We're here with Bob.
Now, about those blue T-shirts that everybody seemed to be wearing.
When we were first announcing Field Day at the club meetings, I referred to it as the Woodstock of amateur radio. We obtained an image of the original Woodstock poster that was done by Arnold Skolnick, and then we manipulated it to add the Bob Heil microphone. So we needed to get permission from the two trademark holders to use their products on our T-shirt.
And you did that?
We did. Carl wrote a letter to Woodstock Ventures, and they very kindly gave us a licensing agreement to produce the T-shirts, and Bob Heil gave us a big thumbs up and said, go ahead.
Now, before Field Day actually started, Bob conducted the antenna launcher contest that we featured in Ham Radio Now, episode 14. And if you want to see the whole thing, let me direct you to hamradionow.tv and watch episode 14. There were two categories, basically slingshots and pneumatic-powered devices, or potato guns. And the winner was to be determined by a complex formula, with each contestant making 3 shots for distance and 3 for accuracy. In the slingshot category, Mike, WA4BPJ, had the best distance and the only shot to make it through the accuracy hoop.
Yeah.
We have a winner!
Went through.
Among the potato guns, Al, AH6LS, scored the longest distance by far. But for accuracy, well, we left you hanging, right here, with Jack N6UYB's third shot, too close to call, until a video replay. So we took a 4th shot, and Cliff, W4FT, had a clean hit.
Right through.
All right, let's do that replay of Jack's third shot. And it's still a little hard to tell, but careful analysis reveals that Jack's third shot did go through the hoop. So now, Bob Starkenberg, W4TTX, Field Day Chairman, and Contest Master, having plugged these results into your complex mathematical formula, have you determined a winner?
Yes, we have. Jack Foster, N6 UYB. Now, just so Cliff doesn't carry a grudge for an entire year until next field day, we have an honorable mention trophy for you. For your valiant effort on your fourth shot at 15 feet, I believe it was. And last but not least, the overall winner in the power assisted category by virtue of the yardage that he was able to accumulate is Al Sadowski, AH6LS. And again, we'll present those trophies to the missing folks as soon as we can track them down. Now, we have one more thing to do, and that is the operator's drawing. If you recall, we kindly got a certificate for a free weekend for 2 adults at the Crabtree Marriott. It can be used at any time. I think it's over the next year. There's a time frame on the certificate. But Carl, if you would come up and do the honors, we will select the winner. I'm going to be very suspicious if he picks himself. All right.
I took my glasses off, so everything is W4CHX. Mike Thurman, KB7 NLA.
All right, Mike. Mike was our satellite band captain, and he labored for 24 hours on that station, and congratulations on winning the certificate. I'll bring it to the back after we're done here. I want to thank everybody again for their help in organizing Field Day, their assistance in getting it together, and the participation. It was really a wonderful event, and I just can't thank you enough for all the help you gave me. It made my job easy. So onward and upward for next year. We might go for 10A. We'll have to talk about that.
A round of applause for Bob and the band captains, please. I have one final piece of business relative to Field Day. I got a phone call a couple days after Field Day from Joanne Mars. And she had handled a radiogram that excited her when it came across the traffic network, excited me, and I wanted to share it with you as well. This radiogram originates from Flushing, New York. It was dated June 30th and went through several channels. The text message is this: thanks for radiogram, delighted all had great time and t-shirts were hit. Happy to help make event fun for all. Best wishes, Rona and the Woodstock Ventures members. I thought that was pretty cool. And
I have a couple of t-shirts here. There's a few people that need to pick them up. Just come and see.
Very fine. So with that, I'll turn the meeting over to CJ.